What I'm going to do is show you the payroll-only demonstration of our software. I'm going to go over our security and our roles, our employee self-service, navigating through the system, master file information, and how to run a payroll. When a client is assigned an account with us, we give everyone an employee ID number and a password. When the person logs onto the system the first time, the system will make them change their password. Everybody in our system will have a role. As you see here, as I click here, we have multiple roles set up for our demo database here. Within our security, we have SSL built in. We have 3 strikes and you're out. We also do not allow foreign IPs to log onto our system for security reasons. Now I'm going to log on as an employee using the employee pay view to show you what an employee will see when they log on to see their pay stub online. Now I'm logging on, and you'll see a pay stub will come up in front of me here. This is my most recent pay stub. You can see I can go through and I can review all my deductions, benefits, etc. here that have been taken out. See my net pay. If I want to get a paycheck history, I click here and I can get a paycheck history. We do not purge data in our system, so we have unlimited pay history for the employees to pull up. If I need to get my federal W-2 for a mortgage verification, auto loan, etc., I click here. I can print a W-2 and I can present that to my bank or to my lender at that point. Next, I'm going to now log in as a system user or as a payroll manager. So I'm going to log out and log back in. As you can see, my role will change. I'm going from an employee now to a system administrator. I'm going to click on payroll here, and I'm going to log into the system. When I log into the system, we can put what we call our splash screen here, which you can put company announcements, etc. onto this portal here. To go out and find an employee, there's multiple ways to do that. The most simplest way is a drop-down menu here, where I click here and I just pull up the employee, or I can do a search by employee first name, last name, pay group, company, etc. You can determine that search as you go through the process. To navigate through the system, there's multiple ways to do that. We have drop-down menus, which are located up here, and again, these can be customized for the client. Or we also have wizards, where I can click on a wizard here, and the system will take me through of how to pay someone, how to terminate, etc. We also have events in our system here, like new hire, termination, etc. The next thing I'm going to show you is the validation tables. Validation tables are the key to our system. So as we go through an implementation process with a new client, the process we go through is the first thing we'll do is a discovery meeting or a kickoff meeting. We will go through and interview our client to find out about their vacation policies, their benefits, paid time off, etc. At that point, then, we will go in and we will build all the information that's needed in these tables here. When that is complete, then, we will load your employee master file information. We will do that in a number of different ways. We'll do it via paper, or we'll do it electronically, depending on the system that you're currently using and the ease of use of us getting the data. After we have loaded the data in the implementation process, we will then give you the system for you to go in and edit and audit and see make sure all the employee information is correct. Once that is completed, you're ready to run your first live payroll. We will be on the phone with you when you run your payroll the first time. We will train you. If you need further assistance as the process goes on, we'll be on the phone with you to run your payroll. And then we will turn you over to our customer service department at that point. Next I'm going to do is go in and show you master file information. And again, we have already loaded this data, and this is where you'll go in and make any edits or view information about their employees. Again, the system is broken down by employee master file information, where we have first name, last name, social security number, mailing addresses, or we have 2 different addresses, phone numbers, cell phone numbers, emails, etc. The next screen is our employee demographics. And here's what we have. Information like birthday, gender, marital status, primary language, EEO information, military status. We also can put a picture in here of an employee if you'd like to do that too also. The next screen is employment data. And this screen is used for terminating employees. If you were to rehire, you click here, any leave of absence information. As you can see, we offer multiple effective dates for probation, benefit service dates, etc. around the system here. The next screen is compensation. And within the compensation, you will see if the person is, if they're weekly, biweekly, monthly, how they're paid, their salary effective dates, salary review dates, what type of employee they are, full-time, part-time, 1099. We do pay quite a few 1099 employees. Their salary grade, their pay amounts, hours worked, annual salary, payroll salary, hourly rate, and adjusted rate and a compa rate is here. Salary detail information is listed here, where I can click on there and see the salary history of the employee. Again, as I said before, we do not purge data, so the salary history is always there for you. I also have taxing information is located down here. The next screen I'm going to go to is assignment. And in assignment, this is where all the job codes and position codes are located. Here on this screen, we have, again, position code, the job code, FTE information, EEO classifications, workers' comp, performance appraisals can be tracked here too also. And again, position detail information and performance summary can be stored in the system, and it'll be stored forever because, again, we do not purge data within the system. The next screen is our organization, and here's where you'd set up your general ledger and your charge to information. We go by company, location, department, labor distribution, etc. After this process is complete, now I'm going to go in and show you how to run a payroll. That's a pretty simple process that takes place. The first thing I'm going to do is go to time entry. And I'm going to create autopays. And as I create autopays, basically what I'm doing is I'm building the container to run the payroll. This is all your salary information, all your employee information is put in this container to run your payroll. Again, I'll click on here and I'm going to create that container, any type of address changes, etc. I click on that process and I'm creating my autopays now. Once that is complete, if I do have time, I would import my time at this point from a time and attendance system. Once that's complete, I can actually go into what we call payroll entry, and I can review all the employees that are going to be paid for this pay period. Click on here. You can go through the employees. If you want to do a one-time deduction or earnings code or earnings, you just click on here. You can do drop down. You can put all the information in, bonus, commissions, etc. Or any type of one-time deductions can be set up here. Also, like for example, a 401k, garnishment, etc. can be set up for one time to happen. Once that is complete and I am ready to run my payroll, I go to Pay Run Tasks and I begin the process to process my payroll. I click on here. I'm going to pull up the payroll. So I'm going to run. I click on Run Payroll, and now I'm going to run the payroll to what we call gross to net. Because you'll be able to go in and view the payroll before it is sent into us for final processing. This will be able to detect any type of errors, any type of changes that you've made in the system. This takes 1 second here to run. Now that that is complete, I'll be able to click on it and see a payroll register before I send it into us. This is generating a payroll register, so I can go in and see if I made any one-time changes or deductions and make sure everything looks correct on totals, etc. You can see here, here's the report listed here. I can go in and review any type of changes that I have made to make sure everything is done correctly. Once I say, okay, everything looks good, I can actually run the payroll. I also have the ability to clear it and rerun the payroll. If I made an error, I need to go back and make a change, but now I'm going to post and finalize. I'll click on here. Yes, it looks good to me. Click on Authorize by Brenda Watson. I proceed. And now my payroll is complete. From here then, we will send the direct deposits in. We will pay the taxes. We will print the information that needs to be printed, such as checks, reports, or also as a client, you have the ability to do print back. You can print your own checks. You can print your reports. It's up to you and how you want that process to work. We will also send your retirement plan information into your plan carrier, to your record keeper. At that point, when our payroll is complete, everything is now done. You can go in and pull up reports, our reporting system. We have many reports for you to pull up to, so you can get all your employee reporting, pay period reporting, payroll reporting, etc. Now your payroll is complete, and you can go on with your day. Thank you for your time.